You choose, I'm not gonna choose a side because I think that's fucking stupid. Because I've been in that situation where people have to choose sides about me, and it's ridiculous. How fucking childish do you have to be? People kill themselves over that shit. You can have disdain for something that somebody did, and you can be upset with somebody, and that's fine. But you know what? You don't have to fucking sit there and verbalize and even perform actions to further someone into isolation to the point where they're just so unhappy that they make a bad choice. Fed fucked up. I hope he does. I hope whatever he does going forward.
Principles. I lost my sense of boundaries, my ability to harbor compassion and consideration. I was blinded by my own doing and hurt some of the people I've come to care about the most. To anyone I truly hurt, I just want to once and for all say, I'm sorry. In the end, I could hardly recognize myself. And then it was like a light switch went off. And there I was in this infinite, self-inflicted pit of isolation, depression, and pain. The pain I've caused others, the pain of loss, the pain of disappointment and regret. This sort of mental state continued for months. Time felt slow. I didn't want to do anything or be anything. Existing felt pointless and continuously agonizing. I was stuck in this loop, feeling constant shame and unable to forgive myself. You know, for so long I was trying to subconsciously run away from the reality of my situation with food, games, shows, even traveling. Traveling with the few people left who still believed in me.
Hey.
There we go?
Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you like canceled?
Wait, what the fuck?
Is fulfilling and happy. And I hope whoever got hurt is doing whatever they got to do in life to make themselves fulfilled and happy. I'm not choosing a fucking side. That's not my business. Because you know what? It's fucking dumb. If either person or any side of any side of that situation for whatever reason wanted to reach out to me, I don't imagine Fed would want to reach out to me, or anyone who was involved would want to reach out to me. But if they did, I'd treat them the same, because it's so stupid. It's so stupid. What side do you choose? There's no point to choosing a side, dude. Just gonna make somebody feel worse either way.
Many months of this routine misery passed, and I understood finally that my life was no longer going to be the same. Then it happened. The day where I had enough of standing in the rain feeling sorry for myself, had enough of the version of me that created all this pain and misery to begin with. I wanted to evolve. To give myself one last chance, to find the best version of me, I had to abandon everything. Everything I thought I knew about myself and start from the very beginning. The mind is a crazy thing. It's the most precious and useful instrument in our body, but can be extremely destructive without some level of oversight, as it was for me. So I joined a mindfulness meditation group and started my spiritual enlightenment journey, as some people would say. But for me, it was more about self-discovery. I learned to unlearn and understood that I can't change anything about myself unless I have some insight as to how I think. So I became more aware of my thoughts and reactions, and overall just trained myself to be more accepting of, the things that happen in life. That something like pain is a very normal and human thing to experience, but suffering is optional. But I think the biggest takeaway for me was that I learned how to find purpose and quality in my life again, despite all the mistakes and all the pain I've caused others. Unfortunately, I didn't just snap my fingers and suddenly have this life-altering mindset. These concepts and ideas took months to practice and fully grasp, but for the first time in my life, I was in control. I control the quality of my life. This kind of mental shift started to bleed into other parts of my life. So when things kind of went down, I was just not taking care of myself. You know, like sometimes not eating at all or eating too much. If anything, my body was a reflection of my mind. You know, there's no discipline, no definition, and it was falling apart. I tried all sorts of quick fixes, you know, keto, intermittent fasting, vegan. I even water fasted for 7 days, but I quickly learned that change does not come easy. Then I got a dog. Yeah, I called him Bruno. I'm not sure why, but it just fits. For a while, all he did was eat and shit. But when it was okay, we started going for walks. We would walk around the block, around the park. It was a very slow progression. Sooner or later, we were running miles, and he would want to run or go out every day. It became addicting not only for him, but for me. Self-care was now a priority in my life. He very quickly became my best friend. Always pushing me to go out, always there for me, always waking me up at 6 a.m., keeping him healthy and training him well.
Can I have my sock back?
It truthfully inspired me to take my own health more seriously. And with that, it was time to step up my fitness to the next level. I started running, hiking, cycling, mountain biking, you name it, I was probably doing it. Then the gyms opened up and I won't lie, I pretty much started going in every day. Every day I hustled. I went to work. Pain went from my worst nightmare to almost comforting. No cheers, no applause. I learned to be my biggest cheerleader, my biggest motivator. The gym became my therapy, my safe space, a place where I can truly challenge myself and conquer all my demons. Slowly but surely, I started to see change. It was a powerful feeling. Day after day after day after day. Every day was a struggle, every day was pain. To finally understand that running away from pain only delays the inevitable. Growth. Pain is the high cost of growth. Sure, it was good to see my body looking better, but I started to actually feel better. I train my mind and body every day to endure anything and everything that's thrown its way. Well, mostly everything. I know a cheap little video I made in a couple hours won't mean jack to most of you, or to the people actually involved. Truthfully, I can't ask for forgiveness from anyone. I know the only thing that will show my improvement are my actions. But I do for now hope what little I've shown you today is enough for you to believe that I'm on my journey to be the best me. I'm always growing, always learning, and unlearning. I just want to make people laugh again, man. I want to make people happy again. But now I also want to inspire people to be better. To, like me, seek to be the best version of themselves. That's the kind of energy I'm choosing to put out in the world.
Saw it. I was, what'd you guys think? Anybody that saw Fed's thing? Who? How's the day going for you, Chris? Hi, Sproom. It's going alright. He's buff now. He is yoked. He definitely has a lot of meat on him. No comment. It was cool. Yeah, one thing is for sure. He got big. He got big. What happened, Chris? Do any of you guys know who Fedmyster is? As long as the behind the scenes are now in peace, I'm happy.